It's Week 8 of the 2026.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They go play action here on first down. Incomplete.
Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
And that will be incomplete as well.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And the Giants send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 carries, 76 yards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
And running with power here.
Still on his feet. Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 95 yards.
He's really been somewhat special to watch this season and brings a real unique element to their offense. Even with defenses focusing on him all year, he still sits 4th in the league in yardage. Hard to come up with an answer for a back playing as well as he has been. They've got their work cut out for them in this one as he chases another big week.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Decker. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Kwity Paye. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And he returns this to the 22.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Decker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Richardson looking to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
You look at this Colt defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
It's Barkley on the counter. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Decker. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Decker firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he will have a Giants 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Decker. That's complete to Slayton. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Colts.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 24 yards.
And the Giants get a bit closer.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the 1st quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pitts here. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Colts sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. And winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts' first down as he's up to the 44-yard line. Now Richardson back to throw it. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Richardson. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they just keep marching right along. First down on the pickup of 8 there.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Colts.
Richardson. Right back to Pitts again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Again, it's Taylor. Brought down at the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Gay's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And New York set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Richardson to throw.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this will be a Giants 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
On 1st down, Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now this going to be a quarterback draw.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Richardson. He'll get this one to Pittman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. 7 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Colts are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Richardson looking to throw this.
That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Richardson off the play fake.
And this one is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
But one thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
2nd and 6.
Off play action. Decker. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Off the play fake. Decker. Incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here's Barkley. Shifts by him. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 20. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
From the end zone, it's Strong. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. First and 10, it's Richardson.
Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw.
And the man open here is Strong. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. They go play action with Richardson.
And his throw is incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Short throw caught by Pitts.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Decker. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Decker.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Decker.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Richardson. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Again, it's Richardson. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
8-yard pickup. And the Colts 1st down.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Right back to Pitts again.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Taylor diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football, but he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Throwing on first down. Decker. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
117 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Taken down at the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Here's Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down, Colts.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Richardson. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Kyle Pitts. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Richardson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Now a give to Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points, before this game is over.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Oh, he dropped him. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Again, he'll drop to throw.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Grover Stewart able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Off play action. Richardson.
And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Looking for strong, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Decker
able to locate his man Slayton on an out route.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Decker.
High and able to make the catch downfield.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Looking to throw. Decker.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. On third down, Decker. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. A horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Third and 1, Richardson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis,
they climbed to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, changes could
It's week 2 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Tre'Davious White. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Jets and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
And they'll be led out by an exciting athlete. 4th overall pick of the draft out of Florida, Anthony Richardson.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw complete there to Smith.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
The numbers for Smith a week ago: 11 catches, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. And a league that throws the ball around like crazy, number 9's a good number.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Richardson looking to throw.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And the Jets first down.
A man who played his prep ball in nearby Frisco, it's Kene Nwangwu.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Another rundown for Nwangwu.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Jets.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
Give left side here for Nwangwu.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On 2nd down, here's Nwangwu.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Richardson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Reggie Gilliam.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time.
Bringing them out, a guy who's top 30 all-time in yards and touchdowns. Not bad for a 4th-round pick back in 2012. Captain Kirk Cousins.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
3rd and 4.
Here's Cousins.
That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
That's good for the Cowboys. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Flowers. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Here's 3rd and 10. Richardson off the play fake.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and no line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Cousins. Little short pass here to Hill. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell you're off.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What, on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Richardson. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Darius Davis
with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Cameron Dicker for the
His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it second down and 12. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The Cowboys had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So out now come the Jets. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Back to Nwangu again on first down.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
This second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Gets around him, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
First down, New York.
Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Richardson working from the gun. A quick throw there is incomplete.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 2. They go play action with Richardson. Pass complete to Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Well, good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
Back to the air with Richardson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess you have to wait to try to pick up that 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And his kick is good.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Cousins now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Wilson's got it complete.
And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Now Cousins gets this one to Hill. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Patterson on the draw.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Patterson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. 3rd and goal for Cousins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taysom Hill, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, headed into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
On second down, Cousins again.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay. Sorry, Coach. Put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Will McDonald
in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Short throw to Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give, running left is Nwangu.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 11.
An even 100 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
46 yards on the play. First down, Jets.
Richardson on the bootleg here.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Kene Nwangu, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. This one left side caught by Patterson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is Cousins. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. First play's a run with Nwangu. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, 2 yards.
Now Richardson.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Richardson.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Bellinger hauls it in out left side.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the toss, here's Nwangu.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Richardson looking to throw.
Dancing to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Anthony Richardson.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. is something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Dallas offense set for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On target over the middle to Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Give to
line.
Patterson running to the right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's the end of the
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Cousins. Left side complete to Lockett. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Complete.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Richardson on 3rd and short.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again, it's Cousins. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To throw, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
This is 2nd and 8.
25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Handoff here to Nwangu.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. Cousins now to throw on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Cousins. He hits his target, Lockett. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. Cousins to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Cousins. This is caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 3rd and goal for Cousins. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Taysom Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:04 on the clock.
Cousins throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
It's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Cousins now on 2nd down. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
So it's a win here for the Jets. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground. And that defense, they really had no answer for many